Hi everyone. In today's video, I'll be sharing affordable alternatives to some of my top favorite luxury products in my collection. Now, while I am a luxury lover through and through, I'll be the first to say that there are so many similar products on the market from more affordable brands that are typically a fraction of the cost. And let me tell you, some of them I honestly think are better than their luxury counterparts. So if we haven't met, my name is Jo, and I'm a lover of all luxury bags and beauty. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and be sure to click the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Now, obviously, I do want to say up front, I'm fully aware that everyone has a different definition of what affordable is, and I fully acknowledge that. In this case, when I say affordable, what I'm meaning is the pricing of the items that I'll be sharing are most of the time a very small fraction of the cost of these luxury versions. So keep that in mind as we're going through these bags. First, let's start with these mini totes. These are two of my favorites in my collection. This is the Neverfull BB and this is the Fendi Mini Roll. So both of these really can carry so much while still remaining quite small. I love the top handles on both and the fact that they have crossbody straps that attach on the side versus caddy corner. You guys know I'm not a fan of caddy corner crossbody straps. Now, while again, I would highly recommend both of these, I will say they are pricey. So the Neverfull BB is currently $2,040 and the Fendi Mini Roll retails for $1,750. Now you can find these on the pre-loved market, so if I see any good options, I'll be sure to share those below. But even then, they are going to be, in the thousands in terms of price. So now we have the affordable alternative, and that is the Tory Burch Mini Perry Tote. Now, you guys, I have been loving this bag. You may have seen it in my Christmas unboxing. I did receive this as a gift from my family, and I was just so drawn to the gorgeous color, and it is a really great size. It is very similar in size to the Fendi as well as the Neverfull. So this really does have many of the same features. It is a zipper top. It has the ability to hook crossbody on the sides, and then it has the really cute top handle as well. But there are some other added aspects of this bag that I actually prefer on the Mini Perry. First off, it is fully leather, and it is a nice finished leather, so you could wear this in all types of weather and not have to worry about damaging the bag. Also, it does have feet at the bottom, albeit they are pretty flat, but they're there, whereas both of these luxury options do not have feet at the bottom of the bags. So the Mini Perry retails for $300. Again, I have mentioned you can find this bag on sale. I saw it at Nordstrom's recently. The blue and the red one, I think, are $210 right now. So honestly, I do feel like that is a great price for a fully leather bag. So again, I actually do think this is in many ways a better option. It is a beautiful option. It's definitely more understated, and the color is simply stunning. So if you're looking for a similar version to these two totes, I would definitely say this is a really, really great option. Let's talk about SLGs. Now, I am obsessed with SLGs, or small leather goods, which basically just are any type of small pouches or wallets. And these two are among my favorites. This is the Gucci playing card holder. So when you purchase it, it actually comes with a deck of cards. It's meant to hold a deck of cards in it. And then there's the Louis Vuitton lipstick pouch, which I had been wanting for so long, and it is oh so cute, and comes with this little chain here, so you can hook it as a bag charm as well. Now, while I adore these, I think they are useful pieces, they are just flat out expensive. So the Gucci pouch is $400, albeit it is quite versatile, but $400 is a lot. And then the lipstick pouch is $495, which personally I think is a crime. And I think this is really overly expensive for what this is. I have a full review on this piece, and I really hope you check it out. So my affordable alternative is this Dress Up Your Purse lipstick case, I believe it's called. And I just can't sing its praises enough. I really do feel like this is an absolutely beautiful piece. It is the perfect size, and I love that it has a slim silhouette similar to the Gucci pouch. So here's the two of them next to each other. This is a tad thicker, but it's still very slim, and it holds so much more than this little guy. And I will say, even though they are very similar with this like curvature at the top, this Louis Vuitton one really is, it like catches right here on the edges. And I'm not the only one that has noticed this. I have gotten feedback from some of my followers saying the same thing. And so I thought, oh, it's just the way this piece is constructed. But let me tell you, this one doesn't have any issues. It is smooth as butter. And this piece also is all leather, and you can see the grain on it. You can see the quality. It comes in a variety of colors as well. And similar to the lipstick pouch, it does come with a key chain as well. So I will be fully transparent. This was gifted to me, but the reason it was gifted is because I saw Melody, who's the owner of Dress Up Your Purse. She posted this on her account, and when I saw it, I fell in love. So I had asked her if she would be willing to give me one so I could share it with everyone. I could try it out, and she was very gracious and did send it my way. But honestly, if she had said no, I would have purchased it anyway because I absolutely love pouches that are this size and shape. I forgot to note the price. This one is $55. And again, that's almost, what, 85–90% cheaper than the Louis Vuitton one that doesn't fit half as much. So this is clearly, to me, a better value than both of these over here. So a quick honorable mention, this is one of the pouches that I shared in my recent Amazon mini finds video that I'll share right here. This is a mini lipstick case that I found on Amazon. It is a great size. It is very similar in shape to the Louis Vuitton one here. It is far bigger though. As you can see, it's gigantic compared to the Louis Vuitton version. But I will say it holds so much while still being so very cute. I showed in my last video how it can fit a whole travel hairbrush in here, which I was really impressed with. So this one is only $10. The major drawback with this one is the fact that I don't believe it's actually leather. If you're just looking for something, you know, quick, functional, and extremely affordable, this is a great piece. Okay, so now let's talk about my Speedies. I have always loved the Speedy silhouette. This vintage mini Speedy HL, which is very similar in size. I think it's the exact same size as the current nano version of the Speedy that's available in boutique. This one is absolutely adorable, but I will say I have given a lot of feedback about this item in some of my other videos. It's honestly not my favorite, and the only reason it's not is because I find the top of this to be really tight to get things in and out of the bag. So when I discovered that they released a Speedy 18 that also has a zipper that goes down ever so slightly on the sides, this honestly is my favorite size of Speedy right now. So I have a full review on this bag as well. Right now, it's really only being released in these limited edition versions, and I am constantly looking up to see when maybe one day they will come up with the just plain monogram version, because when they do, I will scoop it up so quickly. So the current nano option, again, I want to say is close to $2,000. You can get the vintage mini HL version like the one I have here for far less. But when I say far less, you're still paying at least $500 for an item, and that's if you get lucky and the quality is good. This bag is extremely hard to find. They retail right now, from what I was looking at, in the 3,000s, $3,500 for this bag. I got lucky with mine, but either way, I still spent a pretty penny. So that brings us to the affordable alternative, and that is the Coach Mini Rowan. You guys, this bag is so good. It was sold out. I had to call 2 different Coach outlets until I was able to find one. They told me I got the last one in like the immediate area, and I was so happy when I received it. It is absolutely stunning. But what I love most about it is nearly the exact same size as my Speedy 18, and the zipper goes down on the sides. So getting stuff in and out of the bag is so much easier on these two than it is on the Nano Speedy version. The bottom has a leather piece on it. Now, ideally it would come with feet, but at the very least it has something that is a little more protective than the delicate suede pieces. A drawback on the Louis Vuitton one is the bottom is just the pure denim. I also like, again, the crossbody strap is on the sides of this bag as well. I would definitely recommend the Coach Rowan. It is a great alternative, a great size, and a really good price. So let's bounce back to SLGs, and I'm going to share 3 of my favorite pouches. Now, again, if you know me, you know that I love slim pouches. So this Key Pouch S, this mini O case from Chanel, and this Goyard Mini Sonat are 3 of my favorites because they are so slim. So they slide into basically all of my mini bags in a very effortless way. I have a full review on the Key Pouch S. It is honestly one of my favorite SLGs from Louis Vuitton. Definitely recommend it. So all of these are great, but let's be real, they are expensive. The cheapest is the Key Pouch S, that I think it's $390 if it hasn't gone up again in price. So I have 2 affordable alternatives to these pouches. Let's first start with this one. This is a beautiful, stunning suede pouch from Madewell. I think it's called the clip-on pouch. And honestly, this is another one of those pouches that I saw it, I fell in love. It was love at first sight for me. What I really like about this piece is it's short and it's slim, but as you can see, it has like a very structured bottom to it, so you can fit a lot. Whereas if you look at, let's say, the Louis Vuitton one is sewn together at the bottom, and so it comes very slim at the bottom, and that does affect how much you can fit in the pouch. This one can fit just as much, if not more, than the Louis Vuitton version, even though it is slightly smaller when you look at it. What I also love is it's an absolutely gorgeous suede. It does come with this strap that you can attach like this so that you can wear it as a wristlet, which I think is kind of neat. So yeah, I think this is a very versatile piece. This piece currently retails for $58, and it often goes on sale as well. I just think this is well worth the money, and the way I can prove it to you is the fact that I bought another one. And you'll know that I don't do that often. I have to really like it. And not only did I like it, but I felt like it wasn't breaking the bank to have both. And I just think this color is absolutely stunning. The other piece I've talked about so much, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one, but this is the Coach side zip wristlet, I believe. And again, this piece is virtually the exact same size and shape as the Goyard Mini Sonat. So it is a little larger than the Key Pouch S, I will say, which has its pros and cons. You can carry more in it, but it doesn't fit in all of my mini bags. That said though, this leather is so nice given the price point, which is $35. I don't know. I don't know how Coach does it, because I really do feel like you're getting such a nice high quality grain of leather. But yeah, it is a great piece. It has card holders in it. I mean, looking at the color, it is very similar to the Chanel O case, but you just can't beat the price, and the quality is so good. For those of you that are looking for a grab and go wristlet, this is an excellent option. Okay, so next let's look at two of my favorite kind of rectangular flap bags. The first being my all-time favorite, Chanel Mini Rectangular in the Pearl Crush. Now, the Pearl Crush version is very soft, very squishy. It's not as structured as the traditional Mini Rectangulars. I actually like it because this bag does have a little more give to it, so I can fit a good amount into it without feeling like I'm hurting the bag at all. And we also have my Pochette Matisse in the East West. I have a full review on this bag where I talk about all of the features and also talk about whether or not I think it is a better option compared to the original size Pochette Matisse. It does have a lot of compartments on the interior, so this bag really is just very expansive. It can hold so much. So obviously these types of luxury bags, they come with the luxury prices. So for my luxury alternative, I am showing the Atelier's Auguste Monceau baguette. And this looks like a luxury bag. I just really feel like this is quiet luxury to a T. Now, this bag was gifted to me. I have worked with Atelier's Auguste in the past in that they have provided me a lot of their bags to try, but I honestly will buy their items because they just make such beautiful, simple yet very elegant pieces that are just impeccable quality. They design their bags in France, but the bags are made in Italy, and you can tell that, you can just look at the stitching on it. Listen to this magnet. Like, it is just beautiful. I have been using this bag. I absolutely love it. It is a great size. I prefer actually wearing this one as a shoulder bag, but it is a size where I don't feel like it's too big for me as a crossbody bag as well. The only thing I will note about this bag is it doesn't have the stretch or the give that the Chanel bag has or that the Pochette Matisse has. In terms of size comparison, it is closer in size, I would say, to the Pochette Matisse. That said, as a mini bag lover, this fits everything I need. I think it definitely has good carrying capacity. I haven't had any issues thus far. So this bag currently retails for $645. It does come from Europe, and so that price does actually include all taxes and imports or duty fees, so you don't have to worry about any additional charges coming when you make this purchase. Again, I do feel like this is worth it. It is an absolutely stunning, stunning bag. And I think it's a style, it's a quality, it's going to last a long time, and it's not going to be logo heavy and all of the things. So I do think this is really a lovely, even affordable luxury option, but also a quiet luxury alternative to these more, recognizable type louder brands. All right, so now let's talk about the Louis Vuitton pochettes. This is the mini pochette, and this is the vintage bucket pochette. And both of these are absolutely wonderful pieces. I feel like the mini pochette is one of those must-have pieces that every luxury collector has in their collection. It is a great size. It has a great carrying capacity. It's quite versatile in that you have this chain so you could carry it like an evening bag or a wristlet. Then we have the Louis Vuitton bucket pochette. So this is a vintage piece and it is slightly bigger than the mini pochette. So this one actually can fit my phone inside of it, which makes it a perfect mini bag. Now, while I love both of these pieces, they are ridiculously priced. First, let's talk about the insanity that is the current price of this mini pochette. I believe it's now like $820, $840. It's something crazy. Then we have the bucket pochette. I don't know what the going rate for this is because it is pretty hard to find. I would assume you're gonna be paying somewhere between $500 and $800 for it, again, because it is quite rare. So the luxury alternative for me is the Coach Plaza 18. I cannot rave enough about these Coach pieces. The leather on them, the quality of them is just, to me, so impressive. If I haven't said it already, this is not sponsored. I don't work with Coach. Hey, if Coach ever wants to, hi guys, I'm totally willing to work with you all, but right now I am just a diehard fan like everyone else. So this Coach Plaza 18 is a fully leather piece, and it is basically the exact same size as the bucket pochette, which means this is going to fit a phone, yet still be mini enough to fit in probably your more medium-sized bags. It doesn't have a card holder or anything on the inside, which is a drawback in that sense, but again, I do think it is a great pouch. The only other thing I will note is that I did actually make alterations to this bag. When you purchase it, it has this little leather strap sewn on to this D-ring. I actually took a seam ripper and separated it, and then I added my own little clasp here. That way I can remove this strap in full and use this as an actual SLG pouch in my bags, or I can add a chain to it or other things and give it more versatility. So this bag is currently $95 for this full leather piece. It is, again, a beautiful leather. This Bordeaux color is truly so luxe. I think this is honestly such a worthwhile investment. And again, I honestly think this is a better option than either of these two pouches, given it's fully leather, it's extremely good quality, it's very structured, it can hold a lot in it, including your phone. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this one. So the last bag I'm going to talk about today, I don't actually own, but I wanted to bring it up because I have two such amazing alternatives, and the reason I've never purchased this bag is because my affordable alternatives really just hit the mark for me. And so that bag is the Loewe puzzle bag. Now, my husband did buy this for me years ago before it really took off. And to be honest, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. We ended up returning it. I just couldn't get into the shape and style of it at the time. I also didn't like the zipper placement. I felt like it was really hard to get in and out of the bag. And yeah, it was just a little outside of my comfort zone for me. I know it is a very popular bag style. And now in 2026, that slouchy lived-in look really is coming full force into the fashion world, or it's resurfacing, I should say. So while I don't have the puzzle bag, I will say I saw this version in a dark chocolate coffee color, and I was tempted. I'm not going to lie, because it's absolutely beautiful. But that bag is $4,800. So enough said. I'm not buying that bag. So let's talk about the affordable alternatives. First, I have this Clementine from The Horse, which is just a stunning bag. And equally beautiful is this suede hobo from Verified New York. So the Clementine really is, to me, the perfect slouchy bag. This one, I think, reminds me the most of the puzzle bag in its silhouette, yet it is quite different. I think the structure of it is very different. Like, it's got this kind of solid base that wraps around the entire bag, whereas the Loewe bag doesn't do that. And then here there is a magnetic closure versus the zipper closure that comes on the puzzle bag. So I do think though I like this better. It is just the perfect slouch. Like, I'm weird. I really like symmetrical things, and this is a very like symmetrical slouchy bag. It just naturally makes this shape. And you guys, the leather is so good. It's just like supple and buttery, and it just looks so expensive, especially in this color. I think the color is called coffee. I have the one with the silver hardware. I believe it comes now in gold as well. It comes in a few other colors, but this bag currently costs $269. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. It is just such a gorgeous piece. This is the regular size. Now I do have a few of their micro clementine bags as well. They were kindly gifted to me by the brand, but I loved the bag so much. I actually went and purchased this one myself. Then we have this slouchy hobo from Verified. Now, this was gifted to me by the brand. I have tried a number of their bags, but I will say this one is my absolute favorite. It is so my style, and it is so perfectly on trend for this year. And I just absolutely love the suede, the color, the size, the style, everything about it is absolutely stunning. You can wear it as a like top handle or shoulder bag, or you can also adjust it and extend it to a more shoulder bag, like a lower shoulder bag option. So this bag is a similar price point to the Clementine. This one is $298, which again, for this beautiful full suede bag of this size and quality, I just think is a great price. I honestly would purchase, and probably will purchase, more of the bags from both of these brands because I truly do think they are stunning and they make high quality products. So that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching and spending a little time with me today. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which were the items that were your favorites from today's video? Or do you have any affordable alternatives that you would recommend? As I always talk about, I am constantly looking for new items to try to be able to share more with you guys. So definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of this community. If you'd like to watch more of my content, I'll be sure to include a playlist here, and YouTube will also share their recommended video as well. Otherwise, bye for now.